Imagine living in the shadows, always hiding, always waiting, always second. At first, it may look exciting. A stolen kiss, a secret phone call, a man who promises you the world but gives you only the crumbs of his time. For some, being a side chick feels like a shortcut to love, luxury, or importance. But the reality is far more bitter than sweet. Today, we will pull back the curtain and explore the truth, the loneliness, the shame, the pain, and by the end, you will understand exactly why it sucks to be a side chick. Let's start with the illusion. When a man pursues a side chick, he usually comes with gifts. Maybe it's expensive perfumes, maybe it's dinners in hidden places, or even cash that feels like easy money. The woman feels chosen. She feels beautiful. She feels special. But notice something. She is never introduced to his parents. She is never posted on his social media. She doesn't walk proudly beside him at weddings, funerals, or public events. Her presence is hidden, and that is the first chain of being a side chick. You exist only in the dark. Now imagine this. It's Valentine's Day. You've dressed up, done your makeup, and bought him a thoughtful gift. You wait by the phone, expecting him to call, but he doesn't, because he is at dinner with his wife, with his real family, with the people society respects. You may get a text later that night. "Sorry, babe, I was busy. I'll see you tomorrow." But deep down, you already know. You will never be the priority. The loneliness of being a side chick is sharp. It eats at your self-worth. It makes you wonder, why am I not enough to be the only one? Society is harsh, especially towards women. If his wife finds out, she may forgive him, but she will never forgive you. If his family finds out, you will be branded a destroyer of homes. If your own parents find out, they will feel shame. The man may escape with his reputation, but the side chick, she carries the blame, always. And sometimes, the pain goes even deeper. Throughout history, children of hidden relationships have often been shamed. Think of the concubines' daughters of ancient empires, born into wealth, yet treated like second-class citizens. They had no rights, no inheritance, and lived with a label they could not erase. The same still happens today. A child born into secrecy may grow up without their father's full love. They may face rejection from society, or even their own half-siblings. The choices of the parents become scars for the innocent. Here's the darkest truth. Side chicks are disposable. When things get tough, when the wife begins to suspect, or when the man grows tired, you are the first to go. He can block your number, ignore your tears, and return to his life as if you never existed. You gave him your heart. He gave you convenience. You gave him your youth. He gave you excuses. And when the relationship ends, you are left with regrets and wasted years that can never return. Being a side chick doesn't only damage you, it damages everyone connected. The wife lives in pain and suspicion. The children grow up in confusion. The man spreads lies and betrayal. And you? You carry emotional wounds that may take a lifetime to heal. It becomes a cycle of broken trust, broken families, and broken self-worth. So why does it suck to be a side chick? Because you are always waiting, always hiding, always losing. No matter how many gifts he buys you, no matter how many promises he whispers, in the end, you are a secret, not a queen. The lesson is clear. There is no pride in being second. No dignity in being hidden. No true love exists in the shadows. Respect yourself enough to demand honesty. Respect yourself enough to wait for a love that doesn't need to hide. Because if a man can betray his wife with you, he can just as easily betray you with someone else. In the end, the side chick always loses. But the woman who values herself enough to walk away, she wins. So the next time someone tempts you with luxury, sweet words, and stolen moments, ask yourself, do I deserve to live in the shadows? Or do I deserve to shine in the light? Remember, there is nothing glamorous about being second best, because no matter how much it glitters, life as a side chick always sucks. Do you agree? Tell us in the comments if you believe this is true. We'd love to hear your thoughts.